Whole lot of shaking. Whole lot of it. Yep. That was Big Maybell. And now, a word or several from our sponsors. Why drink dirty radioactive water when you could have it pure and bottled? Shen Kowalski's Clean Water Market, straight from the filter. Rocket 69 is next. And, I mean, you don't hear them singing about the other 68 rockets, which kind of makes you think,
If you ain't armed, you ain't long for this world.
Water supply
Why am I
won't
going?
last
Captain
much
Avery's
longer.
all right, I guess.
You need it? The bait shop's got it.
You need work? Talk with the mariner. Lord knows she's always
You're
carrying
that
on about
mainlander
something.
who just got here. Better watch yourself, 'cause this island sees and hears everything you do. I should know. I watched the island tear down the greatest family that ever set foot in Far Harbor. It's a tale of greed, blood, and vengeance.
What family are you talking about?
I was just about to explain. My family, the Daltons, was the pride of Far Harbor for generations, even back before the war. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But they got greedy, took too much from the island. The island's been getting revenge ever since, killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing. But now our story takes an unexpected turn. A mysterious stranger comes to Far Harbor. Someone strong, someone capable. With the stranger's help, the last living Dalton finally has a chance to avenge her bloodline once and for all.
I get it. I'm the stranger and you need my help. Fine, but you'd better make this worth my time.
Don't worry about that. One thing a Dalton's never been is poor. Now, on to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. That would be the sad story of freckle-faced Petey. Petey was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He thought all those freckles brought him luck, but, well, not so much. He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral ghouls on him. Island's a sneaky bastard when it wants to be. Anyway, he made it back to town, but died from his injuries that night. Course, those ferals are still out there, waiting to kill the next poor fool who comes along. Damn shame that.
Where did you say these ghouls were?
National Park campground. It's pretty much straight west of here.
Go deal with them yourself.
Haven't you been listening to anything I've said? I'm a Dalton. The island knows me. It's just waiting for me to set foot outside that gate. But you're new here. It'll never see you coming.
I'm not promising anything, but I'll think about it.
You want to take your time thinking about it? Fine. Just tell me when it's done.
Hard times.
That was the 5 stars. All 5 of them. Get it? Because it's, well, it's funny? Sort of? No.
Hey,
Excuse me.
Okay.
need general
Not
supplies? Visit the bait shop.
Those fog condensers are back online.
Food. Stim packs.
Good.
Fully stocked.
Our water supply was starting to get low. Wasn't
there
sure
are
how
some
much
rumors out
longer we
there
could hold out.
In the Commonwealth.
Did you
that I have
find
heard.
Howard?
You know the one about
He
the
died
railroad?
trying to get those
The group
condensers
that
fixed.
actually helps
The man is a
help
hero.
since
Yes,
want to escape the Institute?
Yes,
Yeah?
he is. I'll make sure we
Well,
remember him as such. Well, I said it was paying work.
I mean, it is for
200
the-
caps should be enough.
I mean, they may actually be out there. It sounds kind of crazy.
Thanks. Glad I can help you out.
That makes 2 of us. Now, here's your pay. I've got to start making arrangements for Howard. So I'll say
I
goodbye.
think it's way safer to just sit here and play.
Guns, ammo, and
Plain
souvenirs.
Ah!
Get them while they're in stock.
Why do these objects keep moving? Because I move them. And then I forget. Here's music. Next, I'm going to play some Cole Porter. The song is called Anything goes.
The bait shop's got everything you need.
Old Longfellow knows what he's about. Hunter saw flickering lights by Eden Meadows. More unnatural.
What the hell is a synth, anyway? What are you looking at?
Fresh shipment.
Is that a Pip
All your
Boy?
medical and food needs.
I've heard about those.
Every day, another harborman leaves the island.
Those feral ghouls come at you quick. Poor Petey learned that the hard way.
I wiped out the feral ghouls at the campground.
The hero of our saga returns triumphant. Ha ha! I bet the island didn't see that coming. It's only right you get paid for your troubles. Here's 200 caps for you.
I think I deserve more than that.
I suppose I could part with a little more. Here's another 100 caps. I've been thinking about what's next, and then it came to me. We all love our grandparents, don't we? Kind, gentle, doting, love to spoil you. You'd never want something awful to happen to them. Nobody would. That's why it broke my heart when I lost Grandpa George.
We've all lost someone. You deal with it and you move on. That's life.
Well, we all haven't lost someone like Grandpa George, I can promise you that. A kinder and braver man has never walked these streets. I still remember the day I heard the news about what happened to him. He had a farm little ways north of here. The island sent something after him. A huge monster.
Enough.
Grandpa bravely stood his ground. A shotgun in his hands. If you can take out that shell-backed devil, it'll send a message loud and clear that says the Dalton...
Where can I find this farm?
Follow the coastline to the north.
You're not really expecting me to avenge every single family member you've ever lost, are you?
No, only the ones the island killed. Some others died when their boat sank, but we can't exactly get revenge on the ocean, now can we? That's just crazy. Off you go then. The story's unfinished, and there's another chapter still to write.
Food in front, dock in back. The bait shop. You need it? The bait shop's got it.
Hey, never look a trapper in the eyes. They're, something else.
How can the bait shop help you?
Let's barter.
Of course.
I hope you liked that one. That was maybe by the Ink Spots. I mean, it was definitely by the Ink Spots. It's called Maybe. I should have been clearer. So, some recent activity in, here, in Diamond City that you might want to know about. I've heard, it seems that Nick Valentine is looking into some former residents of Diamond City. There was a house in the West Stands, and there was a guy and a kid living there, and they didn't really bother anyone, but, well, I guess maybe there was something funny about the whole thing. And I mean weird funny, not haha funny. I mean, I saw the guy, and he looked, sort of scary, but...
Well, I don't really know much more than that. But, I guess if you see that guy, or that kid that was living with him, you should tell Nick. Or the guards. Or maybe both.
So this is, Billie Holiday singing Crazy, he calls me, this guy.
You give that fog crawler what for. Courtesy of the Daltons.
Grandpa George can rest in peace. The fog crawler is dead.
Wonderful. That's another chapter successfully concluded. You truly are the heroic Avenger I hoped you were. With that fog crawler gone, we can send some folks up there to get the place ready for you. That's right. The farm is yours. Your own little piece of the island. It'll take work to get it up and running again, but you'll have help. And here's another 200 caps in gratitude for your service to the great Dalton lineage.
Surely a heroic Avenger deserves more than 200 caps.
I can agree to that. Here's another 100 caps. Now, I don't have to tell you that the bonds of blood and family are strong as any a person can know. But if you ask me, the strongest among them is the bond that exists between two married people. That's why the last part of this tale is the hardest one for me to tell.
My wife was killed right in front of me.
I see. I've opened an old wound. My late husband, Daniel, was the best fisherman this island ever saw. He and his crew had a favorite fishing spot out by Brooks Head Lighthouse. One day, a day I'll never forget. I see Danny's boat pulling up with his crewmen all shouting and carrying. Turns out some trappers moved into the lighthouse. No doubt because the island told them to. They're all crazier than a bag of mole rats. Their leader was having a little target practice. Shot Danny right between the eyes. You go and get that son of a bitch.
Wait, did you just call someone else crazy? That is priceless.
What? I don't get your meaning. Ugh, never mind that. Remember, trappers may be half crazy from the fog, but they still know how to use a gun.
This is Diamond City Radio, and I'm, this is me, Travis.
Food in front, dock
Anyway,
in back. The bait
next
shop.
is some
Stranger,
Roy
you need
Brown.
odds,
This
ends,
one
junk,
is
or knickknacks. You've come to the right place.
Mighty.
Let's trade.
Of
Man.
course.
I hear something. Ears playing tricks on me again.
Bob Crosby this time, not Bing, in case you got confused. I sometimes do. About a lot of things. So, there are some rumors out there in the Commonwealth that I have heard. You know the one about the railroad? A group that actually helps. They help synths who want to escape the Institute, yeah? Well, maybe it's not just a rumor. I mean, it is as far as I know, of course, but I mean, they may actually be out there.
It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it'd be super dangerous, I bet.
I think it's way safer to just sit here and play music.